All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all glory, honor, infinite praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash, and double honors to the apostle and elders, great millstone. I learned this truth from, teaching rule well, teaching 100% truth. Peace, love, blessing, salutation to the sincere argument, Akwaf, who are listening in on this truth and pushing in this truth, trying to make it call another lecture sure. Shalom to the brothers pushing this truth across the four winds of the earth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. May the call another election be upon our homes. All right, Shalom, Maki. And real quick, this gonna be a quick lesson, man. Just going into the second Ezra 16, man. Which brothers know this chapter very well. These last couple verses. About that persecution, man. And how we gotta get prepared. And constantly get prepared and mentally prepare ourselves spiritually. Not carnally, but spiritually. For that persecution that's gonna come upon us, man. For basically fearing and worshiping the Lord, man, the true Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh is the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai is His only begotten Son, who people ignorantly call Jesus. We got to be prepared to receive that persecution behind this truth, man, because it's coming. It's gonna be a time when they're gonna try to demonize us, and use people close to us, such as family, friends, things of that sort, to try to get us, basically, captured or whatnot, as you could say, try to get you, use them, to set you up, so they can get hands on us, man. They're going to try to put hands on the prophets, man. But from what we know that the Lord is going to lift a standard. That's why we're not to worry or to doubt, because the Lord's going to fight for us, man. But with that being said, let's get into this. This is 2 Ezra 16:7. It said, For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. You see, Esau's going to try to run down on us, man, the men of the Lord. And this also applies to you, because it ain't just us that's in the truth, doing this thing sincere. This for anyone, man, anyone that has some type of ties into, claiming they worship the Lord, man. Because that can go for you Christians, for you Israelites that's out here dealing unrightly, unjustly, all that, man, these other religions and things of that sort, they're going to come down on all that, man. So that's why we tell you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Spanish, Seminoles, and Native Americans, that it's best to be in the right spirit, man, and worshiping Yahweh Bashem and Yahweh Shai. Because at least when that persecution come upon you, the Lord will be with you. Because the Lord not going to be with you if you following any of these other, false ways, man. Or you amongst the Israelite camp or false, teachings of an Israelite camp, man, false doctrine, and following in a false way. You got to be up under the whole yoke, man, of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, to be able to receive that hedge. Because that's what we looking forward to, man, that the Lord keep that hedge over us, Lord willing, that we don't be consumed by this, man, because a lot of our people going to be consumed when Esau Edom runs down, man, with that great wrath, as Revelation 12:12 say, when the devil come down, man, because we understand that he is the devil. Because you go into that word devil, it just means deceiver, and we're prepared that when this devil comes down, that, hey, the Lord willing, the Lord lift that standard for us, man. But reading on verse 71, it say, They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Because one thing Esau Edom understands and knows, that it is the elect out here, man. He knows that the Most High has a remnant of people, who's not going to worship and bow down to his system, man, and worship and bow down to his image. And he thinks that he can be able to stop prophecy by trying to destroy those people, but not knowing that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is not going to allow that to happen, man. The Lord say that we can't be plucked out of his hand, man. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. But he say the elect can't be plucked out of his hand, man. So it's nothing that this devil gonna be able to do, you know. Which we know some brothers may have to be martyrs for a testimony, but it's gonna be a very small number, man. Because once this devil start laying his hands on the prophets, the Lord is gonna intervene, man. Daniel 12:1 tell you that, man. Then shall Michael the archangel stand up, you know. So the Lord's gonna intervene, man. He's gonna lift that standard. Scripture also say when the enemy shall come in like a flood, you know, the spirit of the Lord gonna lift that. The spirit of the Lord shall lift a standard, man. Roughly paraphrasing. But that's for the elect, man. That's not for all of Israel. That's only for the elect. Because like I said, you're gonna have Israelites out here that's gonna be believing on false religious, false ways, you know, of following, you know, false teachers. And they're gonna be looking into that, you know, thinking that that's gonna save them and be a defense for them. Which in reality, you know, it's not gonna help them, man. The only thing that's gonna help you, man, is being under the sincere yoke of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, man. Understanding that's your Lord and power, worshiping those names, you know, and dealing in the scriptures the right way, man. Having 100% truth, you know. Having no flaw in your doctrine, man, you know. Sincerely worshiping the Lord, man. That's what's gonna be your aid, man. Anything else, man, it's not gonna be able to help you, man. Nothing but the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna be what's covering you, man. Like I said, that's why we encourage y'all, you know, which we know it's only for the elect, for the ones that can receive this, to go, you know, come up under the whole yoke, man. That you can be, you know, covered, man. Because the last thing you want is for these devils to get their hands on you, and the spirit of the Lord ain't dealing with you, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua not dealing with you, man. It say verse 72, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And hey, you got to be prepared for that, man. That hey, we may become homeless out here, man. You know, and I won't even go so far to say may, man. We're gonna probably be homeless, man, because the scriptures speak about how we're gonna have to be pilgrims in the earth. And one thing about a pilgrim, you know, they stay on the move, man. They stay on the go. So the Lord told us that that's how we're gonna have to be in those times. So that's something that we got to prepare for, man. We got to mentally wrap our mind around, man. That's why you can't hold on to your possessions, man. You can't have a sincere attached to your possessions, man. The things that you have, your houses and cars and all that, you know. You got to be detached from that now. So in that day when this thing come to pass, you know, it's not hard for you to walk away, which that comes with now fasting, you know, and prayer. So in that day that don't hold you back, man, that don't overtake you, you know, it's nothing for you to walk away from it, because this is gonna happen, man. That's why we got to take it into sincerity now. It say verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Because the Lord is going to try us, man. You know, everyone's going to get tested, man. But the thing about it is, the elect is not going to fold, man. They're going to stand boldly for the name Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They're going to stand boldly for this truth and what they believe in, man. You know, and like I said, Lord willing, I'll be a part of that number, man. Because the Lord said in that day, then shall they know who the chosen, who are his chosen, man. The ones that stand firmly and boldly, man. You know, and not folding, man, under that pressure that's going to come upon us, man. Because we're going to get tested. You're not going to just go through Jacob trouble and don't expect not to go through nothing, man. You're going to go through something, man. And for you ones that don't, you know that, hey, that it will be a time of trouble coming. And it's called Jacob's trouble, man. You know, trouble for you Israelites, man. Because, hey, like the scriptures say, judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, man. Starting with us that know this truth, all the way down to trickling down to the ones that don't know, that are not in the fold. So it's all about Jake right now, man. It's all about the Israelites right now, man. And what we're about to have to face and go through, man. You know, the tribulation that the Lord is about to put us through, man. That's why you seeing all these things happening in the earth. And you also seeing our people dying on a large scale, man. And it's gonna get worse, man. As we head into Jacob's trouble, man, it's gonna get worse, man. Because the Lord we got to put 2/3 of our people down, man, of the nation of Israel, man, for their wickedness and their rebellion, man, and them not wanting to turn back to the Lord. This is verse 74. It say, "Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same." And like I said, the days of trouble. Hey, the days of Jacob trouble, man. Tribulation, man. Hey, those days are at hand, man. That's why the scriptures speak on what manner of persons you ought to be, man. Seeing all these things being dissolved, knowing that all these things are about to come to pass, seeing what the Lord is about to do, seeing what he's about to allow Esau, Edom to do. Hey, man, what all the type of person you should be, man. You should be you know, a person that's about the Lord's business, man, and doing the will of the Lord. You know, getting yourself cleaned up, getting yourself right. You know, preparing yourself. You know, spiritually, having your loins girded. That's what type of mindset you should be in, man. And we all got to constantly check our spirit day for day, man, because we're living in this damn cesspool, you know, this place of wickedness, man, this harlot house. Where we're surrounded by nothing but wickedness, man. And it's easy to get thrown off. But guess what? We gotta constantly check ourselves and make sure that we're in the right spirit, man. Because the last thing you want to be doing in the times that we coming into, man, is to be getting thrown off, man, or being pushed, from out of this faith, man. We got to be cleaved on to the Lord, man, so that he can be our hedge. Because he said he would deliver us, man, in that time of trouble, for the ones that, stay true and faithful. The Lord said he's going to deliver us, man. And that's what we're looking forward to, man. To have that hedge, to have the Lord with us when these things do take place. That's what we're doing all this for, man. To ultimately be delivered and receive salvation, man, so the Lord be with us, man. Reading on, verse 75, it said, "Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your God," man. So we have no reason to doubt or have fear. The Lord said he has not given us the spirit of fear, man, but of sound mind, man. So we ain't got no reason to doubt and worry, man. Because as long as you know you're doing the right thing, and you worshiping the Lord in sincerity, and you're not going off on this doctrine, and you're doing everything you can to stand, you got nothing to worry about, man. The Lord is a man of his word. He will be there for you, man. He will fight for you, but you got to continue to fight. You got to continue to push. You got to continue to have faith. You got to continue to build your spirit, because that's what it's all about, man. The Lord want to know who's going to stay down, man, who's going to stay faithful and true to him through it all, man. No matter what you go through, no matter what your lot is, whatever your tribulation is, the Lord just want to know if you're going to stay down, man. And that's why we got to train our minds and get spiritually, fed, and whatever we got to do now, man, to gird up ourselves so that we can be ready. Putting on that whole armor of the Most High. Because like I said, man, this is we know that this is a spiritual battle, man. You got to be spiritually built, man. This ain't a carnal, fleshly battle, man. This is a spiritual battle. Your spirit got to be on point, man. It say verse 76. I'll read verse 75 again. It say, "Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your God." Verse 76, "And the God of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves." So don't get caught up in your sin, man. Don't get caught up in doing wrong, man. Don't get caught up in following the multitude to do evil, man. Watching what these other jakes, these other Israelites that don't have this, watching their behavior and what they do, and partaking in their wickedness, man. The Lord has chosen us to come out of this world, man, to be separate, for these workers of iniquity, man. Because it's not just Esau, Edom. You got it of our people, man. Because the scriptures speak on how they are of their father, the devil, man. So you got the wickedness of our people, man, too, that you got to watch out for. Because Jacob try to get you enticed, man. These so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, these damn 2/3, man, of our people, they'll try to get you enticed, man. And they're going down that wrong road, man. So you got to constantly check yourself and make sure you in the right spirit. Because the Lord said he's the God of them who what? Keep his commandments and his precepts. Because even though we know we're not going to be saved by the law, we still try our best to the best of our ability to rehearse the righteous acts and try to keep the law to the best of our ability, though we know we will be saved through grace. Because the scriptures tell us that, man. By grace are ye saved. But you're not also to go out here and just think you got free will, man, to do what you want to do. No. You still got to, try to keep the Lord's ways to the best of your ability, man. That's the part of sharpening yourself, man. Keeping yourself on point. So with that, I'll pull one more precept and I'll close out. This is Revelations. Just to tie this in. 2 and 10. Because even though we know, like I said, these things are coming to pass, man, we're not to fear or worry, man. Because the Lord will be with us, man. This is Revelations 2 and 10. I'll start from verse 10. Revelation 2 and 10. They say, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So that's our whole mindset, man, to be, because being in the truth, once you get in this truth and understand, man, you understand the ways of death, man, that it's just a transition, and we're looking forward to being transitioned into that power, man, being transitioned, into that glorious body, once the Lord come back and deliver his elect, we're looking forward to that transition, of power. So we're not worried about, dying for this truth, man. Because this is what you would rather lay your life down about, man. If you're going to lay your life down about anything, man, you should lay your life down about the Lord, man, and the Lord's business, man. Because you will get so much favor with the Lord, man. You stay down, stand boldly for the Lord, man, and you have to be put to death for this truth, man. Hey, this going to be favor with the Lord, because the scripture tell you how the dead and Hamashiach, how the dead in the Lord shall rise first, man. So we have nothing to fear, brothers, even you few sisters out there, man. We have nothing to fear, man. The Lord going to be with us, man. As long as we continue to do what we got to do, and maintain, because it tell you, man, hey, this devil going to try to come down, man. He's going to try to put us in prison, man. Try us, try our faith, try to see if we fully believe, man. He's gonna try all type of ways, man, to get you to convert, to worship his beast, man, worship his image, his system. But as long as you overcome and you endure that, you stay in tune with the spirit and you let the Lord, guide you. Hey, man, you'll overcome that, man, and you won't fall victim to it, man. And ultimately, the Lord will be there, man. He'll fight and he'll deliver you. You say verse 11, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. Why? Because the Lord's going to deliver you, man. And we know what the second death is, man. That's that fire, man, that thermonuclear fire that the Lord's going to rain down, from the missiles, man. And the Lord say, hey, you're not going to be hurt by that, man. Why? Because you overcame, the tribulation, man. You overcame, the errors of being tried, man. No matter what was thrown at you, man, you overcame it. Why? Because you dealt in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man, and you stay faithful and true. So that's the mindset that we just got to be in, man, and remain in, and pray that the Lord just keep the spirit and a strong spirit and strong faith, on you, man, to continue to keep believing. So, hey, man, with that, that was pretty much the point. Hey, Lord willing, you was edified. Until the next time I want to close out, giving all glory, honor, infinite praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I learned the truth from, teaching rule well, teaching 100% truth, and peace, love, blessing, salutation to the sincere Akim Akwaf, while listening in on the truth and pushing in this truth, trying to make their call and revelation sure, and shalom to the brothers, pushing the truth across the four winds of the earth, and shalom to the hopeful elect, may the call and revelation be upon our homes. Until the next time, I want to say Wabba Salaki. Got a little tongue tied. Until the next time, I want to say Wabba Babakasha, 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 Babakasha. Hey, man, keep the faith. Shalom.